It took about, I don't know, about a year, but we finally got seahorses in the 15-gallon column tank. Okay, so the seahorses are going to be a video for another time. Today's video is going to be about setting up a 20-gallon longs hardscape. I think you're going to like this a lot. I've actually had the 20-gallon longs sitting in my fish room for a couple of years now, just sitting there, not doing anything with it. If you check one of the past videos, I'll also put in the annotation and the description below. You guys see me build a rack system that holds two 29-gallon longs and one 20-gallon long. Well, the 20-gallon long is going on top of the rack. The theme of this tank is not set in stone. I either want to do a koi marble beta female tank or a shrimp tank with several different types of exotic species. And the local fish store owner, Gavin, who you've seen on the channel a couple times, I'll put in the description below a video with him as well. He's talking about maybe put some white cloud minnows in there and basically turn it into almost a North American cold water tank. So tell me what you guys think about that in the comment section below. It's actually starting to feel like springtime. Like, I don't know, a couple days ago, a week ago today, I uploaded the video where I built the 3-layered stand. I'll put it in the annotation right here if you guys want to see it, also in the description. But it was also snowing on me that day, and now we've been having a stretch of 75, 78, and I think it's like the upper 70s, mid 70s kind of going down since we got a little thunderstorm going on. But I've got my window down, raindrops, drop tops. Okay, I'm done. But it just feels great out here, and I'm going to get a little Nano tank that we're going to be working on. Also going to get some spray paint for the background. It really sucks that the background, the bottom of the tank blew out for some unknown reason, but hey, you know, it is what it is. We're going to go through it and just keep on trucking, keep on tanking, and I'll see you guys when I get to the pet store. Well, we went ahead and we got the 20-gallon long. We also got something else. You know how that works out, and that's going to be something for one of the future tanks that I've talked about in the past, which is you're really going to like. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is painting the sides and the background of this tank. But first, look at nature. Nature pretty. Nature gorgeous. Nah, springtime is coming back. Look at that shit. Anyways, I gotta go ahead and paint the sides of the glass. After all the spray paints and all the painting I've done, I really recommend Rust-Oleum High Performance. It's gonna cost a little more, but one can did my 125-gallon. One more look at nature. Ain't nature pretty? So when it comes to painting an aquarium, there's no rocket science to it. I've got a couple of videos I'll put in the annotation here where I show you guys how I DIY spray paint my own backgrounds. If you're new to it, you definitely want to use more masking tape. Whatever you don't want to turn black or blue, or whatever color you turn the background, you definitely want to mask off those areas. I recommend masking off the top as well, or maybe turning the tank upside down. That way you don't get spray inside the tank. The substrate I got for this aquarium is from the Rappahannock River, aka free. Nothing wrong with that. Very great substrate. It's going to be good for what I'm trying to do. It's not going to buffer the pH at all. The driftwood in this tank is also local from the Potomac River. So the substrate came from a river to the left of me or south of me, and the driftwood came from the river north of me. I didn't bother taking the time to show you guys how I aquascaped that driftwood. Basically what I did was I pulled it out of the old tank with the busted bottom and I placed it back into the new tank, because either I wasn't going to be able to create that same effect again, or it was going to take too much time and too much headache. So as you guys can see, this aquascaping is not complete. I'm going to be adding some more hardscape to it. I'm not too sure. I might add some different type of rocks. Not entirely sure on what I want to do just yet. A few plants are going to be going into this aquarium, but this aquascaping has character. It has plenty of depth. It has plenty of niches. I was going to go in either one or two ways, and I think I know which way I'm going. This was originally going to be a shrimp tank, because years ago I had 5 10 gallons on my rack that I had set up with all this driftwood was in 5 different 10 gallons. And what I did is I basically pulled them all together to this 20 gallon. I decided that maybe I wanted this 20 gallon long to be a shrimp tank. And that's why I went with all this driftwood. Look at all those little hiding spots and niches for the shrimp to sit upon. But lately what I'm leaning towards is a sorority tank, a female beta tank, maybe about 7 female koi marbles, and then a nice show male koi marble beta. Now, by no means am I suggesting any of you guys to go out there and mix male and female betas. If you're gonna do that, I would really like you guys to have a couple solid years of breeding betas successfully. That way you can understand their nature, when they want to get together, when they can tolerate the other sex, and so on and so forth. Mixing female betas is no problem, but you definitely have to have the correct ratio of females to male, and you have to have the correct layout in your aquarium for the females to be able to tolerate, or vice versa, the males to be able to tolerate the females. You definitely want to have plenty of hiding spots, and their natural habitat is a lush vegetation, but that's a video for itself. I'm liking this tank a lot. I hope you guys like it. Leave your thoughts and comments in the section below. What should this tank be? Should it be a koi marble beta tank, all females and maybe 1 male? Or should it be a shrimp tank? Or should it be like white cloud minnows and some, other cold water North American fish? Anyways, guys, I've been Wayne with Wayne's Fish World. I hope you liked this video. Until next time, I'll see you guys next Sunday with a brand new one. Later.